All right, everybody. So I step onto Facebook to see exactly what they want the people to be or not to be talking about. And everybody's saying, how come nobody's going crazy about this new mask effectiveness study that came out showing that they're not effective? And you know what everybody says I see in the comments? Well, the mainstream media cover it. Maybe Fox News did. Again, the people are back diving into masks. They are fucking with the weather globally everywhere right now. Sinuses are going in and out. It's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. Unless you're living under a rock, I don't have to keep explaining this to you, and you just can't look out your window or take a walk around your area and look at the plants popping up and then dying, popping up, dying. The weather's out of whack. I digress. It's happening in the Philippines. It's happening in California. It's happening in Texas. It's happening in freaking Europe. It's happening everywhere at the same time. But hey, what the hell do I know? So let me just show you guys exactly this. To mask or not to mask, that is somehow still a question. The latest, highest quality evidence does not show that masks effectively protect against COVID-19. Now, this is February 13th. Again, this is what they wanted everybody to do. They're coming out now. They have multiple new studies coming out. Somehow, the science on masks still isn't settled. Yale School of Management. Oh yeah, you guys ready for this? 52 minutes ago. Don't worry, the Jesuits are all over it. Professors Jason Abaluk, right? I guess it's just their luck. And Mushfiq Mobarak, honored for landmark mask study. You guys ready for this? So the Jesuit order education system called Yale, Abaluk and Mobarak won the top 10 Clinical Research Achievement Award from the Clinical Research Forum for their research on the impact of community masking in preventing COVID-19. Jason Abaluk, professor of economics, and Ahmed Mushfiq Mobarak, the Jerome Kassoff 54 Professor of Management and Economics, are among the winners of the 2023 Top 10 Clinical Research Achievement Award. Abaluk and Mobarak were honored for their study, Impact of Community Masking on COVID-19, a cluster randomized trial in Bangladesh. The first randomized trial to demonstrate the effectiveness of masks in preventing infection in real-world community setting. Top 10 Clinical Research Achievement Award is presented by the Clinical Research Forum, a national organization dedicated to promote research and its translation into clinical care. And guess what? These winners will be honored at a ceremony in good old Washington, D.C. in April. Right, Easter, the return of life, spring, sinuses, blah, 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 blah. Anyway. The top 10 Clinical Research Achievement Awards honor and celebrate the innovation, tireless efforts, and profound contributions that clinical researchers and advocates have made on the health and wellness of humanity. Congratulating these two. So Abaluk and Mobarak's study, a collaboration with the research and policy group Innovations for Poverty Action and scholars from Stanford University, University of California, Berkeley, and other universities, involved more than 340,000 people in 600 villages. The first part of the study identified the most effective strategies for encouraging the use of marks. Because again, it's written by AI, and that's exactly what they put right there. The use of marks, because it's not masks. But anyway, it is all about innovation and detail, so they're getting awards. The second part found that the mask promotion effort significantly lowered symptomatic infections, especially among older people, and when surgical masks were used. This is what I love, because again, India, they were resistant against it. They weren't doing this shit. They were fighting like crazy. They weren't doing the diapers. Anyway, the study led to the adoption of the study's model for promoting mask usage, known by the acronym NORM. Just like I said, it's the new norm. But anyway, we're not retarded, we're not asleep, and we're not freaking shilling. So again, of course, we realize this shit. In multiple countries with support from governments and major donors, of course. Read more about the study on Yale Insights. There you go, guys. There you go. You want to know why you don't hear about the real shit? That's why. I saw this stuff being talked about. I saw it. But to me, I look at it and I just say, no shit, Sherlock. We all know this shit. We all know it's repeated. We all know it's full of shit. They're completely full of shit. The people are full of shit. They're fucking moronic. They're brain dead. They can't critically think. And they go along with the program. The news is a fucking joke. The AI writing is a bigger joke. And the people walking around are even bigger jokes. My girlfriend even just told me. She wondered why over the weekend she sees pictures of her friend Abby, Aga, who literally had us over her house for a birthday party a couple weeks ago in a packed, tiny little house, giving alcohol to a friend with, encouraging it while pregnant, right? Not one person in there wearing a diaper. Kids are running around high on freaking sugars, high C's, and garbage foods. The house is loaded with processed foods. Look like a regular trip, like people just go to Costco there and buy everything, and that's how they live. But yet, this past weekend, they're out in the park posting pictures on their social media. Every one of them, their children and them as well, wearing diapers in the park. And I even told my girlfriend, this is when I would call up my friend and literally say, what the fuck? And I'll be asking about that shit. This isn't a dig at my girlfriend or even her friend. This is the real world shit that you're living in and seeing of morons. While at the same time, too, they're all diving back in diapers, and I hear everybody around me congested because the weather is insane with their temperatures up and down. Enjoy the rest of your week, people. I'm out. I can't stand this shit. Peace.